Hello folks, welcome to gameplay of Hell Is Us demo. This game I've noticed this demo's released on Steam there, and I thought I'll check it out. And the reason why I checked this out was is a newer game. This is a new game that's going to come out in September. And also, this is the first game I played that has the Unreal Engine 5 in it. And I thought it'd be good to kind of test the water, see if my PC can handle it there. And yeah, you see the graphics cards kind of spazzing out there, or almost maxing out there. I think it is maxing out there. So, all right. So yeah, this is an interesting game here. This is this is an action adventure game. This is a third-person perspective. You play as a UN peacekeeper named Remy, and goes absent without leaving, ventures into a war-torn country in Hadali, I think it's Hadali, or I don't know how to pronounce it, to find his parents. Only discover that the region is infested with supernatural beings, following a mysterious event named the Calamity. Is it Hattie or something? I don't know how you pronounce that name. It's a weird country. So, the combat's usually mainly melee weapons, which are swords, axes, and other stuff there. So it's kind of a medieval game or whatnot there. So, but we'll go through it. So, yeah, we'll go borderless on. Yeah, we'll go 1080p on this one. Full screen probably, or it's just as borderless. So yeah, I guess we'll deal with that. All right, so this is the recommended settings. Of course, I have a Ryzen 7 5700X processor, and my graphics card is an RX 67 XT, 6700 XT, and it has 12 gigs of VRAM. And of course, there's been a lot of conversation about 8 gigs on a graphics card is not enough for these games that use the Unreal 5 engine. So we're gonna show you that. So yeah, we'll leave it at high. Yeah, everything's turned to high. We're probably gonna readjust some things there to see how it is there. And there's the upscalers there. If of course we're going to upscale, we're going to have to use this here, the FSR 3. They didn't have FSR 4. I don't know, do they have FSR 4? I don't know. I think they have. I don't know. Kind of lagging behind here, so. All right, so I think we'll have a tutorial there. We'll show you what to do there. So, analytics. Yeah, we need analytics there. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So, all right, enough blabbing around. Let's go ahead and play here. We'll start let's start a new game. We'll delete that. start a new game. Alright, so this game's a work of fiction. Any resemblance of real people living or dead are purely coincidental unless otherwise indicated. Yada yada yada. Warning, game has no map, no markers indicating where people are, where to go next, or who to talk to, yada yada yada. And demo saves compatibility, so yeah, we'll do that. Best experience, we recommend playing Hell Is Us with the controller, which I am using. Now tutorials, yeah, we'll show you, yeah, we need tutorials, so. Of course, I did play a little bit, as you indicate. Now, this is interesting. Cutscenes are 30 frames per second there, so. There's no way to adjust this. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Nice hair. Yeah, there's some screen tearing going on right now.
It's still experimental, hence the polygraph.
Hey, it's Jabba the Hutt.
I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction.
Speaking English.
Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
Hadia,
Brick
that's the
Road. Well, apparently, needs more time.
I have a measure of
While it's going
Jabba
through
the
your
Hutt and
system,
Slimer
curious about
from
something.
Ghostbusters.
Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Shadows are pixelated.
You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands.
There's some details on the face there, which are pretty neat.
Oh, it seems we are ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who were deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of the village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
Your mama.
My mother.
What happened?
Ha!
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
Yeah, they should make that. Should be able to make it, at least 60 frames per second. Trying to aim for that. There's some tearing. Of course, it's the demo, so. some pixels there. Pixelated. Alright. Game begins. See, we're up at around 80 frames. Yeah, that's pretty good frame rates here for high. Of course, being Unreal Engine 5 game, there's going to be some inconsistencies here. So we can go down the water there, and you can see the frame rate drop there. Just jump. This again, jump. Okay. So yeah, there's some frame rate drop there. But still, it's kind of still hold above 60, so that's a good thing. What's this? Gold medallion, large gold cast medallion with 8 figures and a spear embossed in one side. Classified entry, access denied. I think this is a demo. I think we do need to, tell us there to the full game. I don't know. Don't know. Unknown language. Okay. Martyrs look weird. I mean, it does look nice. It almost looks lifelike there a little bit there. Water looks kind of weird there. I mean, if it's not moving, it looks good there. I wish you can jump kind of. I mean, it does simulate a little bit there. Yeah, you can see the frame rates drop down a lot there. Of course, it was around 90 there, and when you get in the water, it's around 70. Kind of make you wonder if it drops down to 70, and what will happen is you combat some of the enemies in the game. I mean, will it be at that level around 70 when you combat them, or will go drop lower? Do some adjustments here. So yeah, I got that high. I usually kind of drop this down low here. I usually don't care about this a lot there. Okay, so one of the criticisms is to this engine is the shaders, and of course the shaders, they include the lighting and the shadowing of the game. So this, I think this, that shadows, what else? Yeah, that's it there. And of course, this has a limit there, so if you are anal about frame rates there, you can adjust that. So, of course, all this there. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know why it's not displaying. It must be restart takes effect. Oh, okay. So I have to restart the game to do that. So, okay. So yeah, I didn't really do much there. I guess I can turn that back on. It does kind of blur it a little bit there. So might drop this down a little bit there. It might do something here. Drop down to medium. Drop that to medium, 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 medium. I'm gonna go draw distance high. See what that does. No change, I don't think. It does get a few frames. I can got a few frames out of it. You know, it actually kind of improves it. Yes, that's 70. Yeah, this is kind of a... Alright, so... Still is above 60, so yeah, it's still... It's kind of running along the water. I think it kind of drops down to 70 there. But yeah, it's still... I guess we can... Okay. You know what, we can just do... Let's do this. Keep the draw distance very high and then bump that up back up there and see what, or hold on. Yeah, let's do that. See what that does. Kind of fascinated by this here. Fascinated by this here. All right, let's do this again. So one way to test the game out. So yeah, it stays at 73, which is great though. I mean, it's still above 60. So yeah, I don't think we should worry about that too much. I mean, I think we can just go back to... I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is good. The viewing distance, yeah, we'll put that on very high, so, okay. It does look beautiful. I mean, look at that, look at the light there. That was cool. It's definitely a nice looking game. See the frame rate just jump up and down and all that stuff. That GPU's not using all the VRAM there, so that's a good thing. Look at that. I mean, it'll save. See some trees pop up. Let's see about... Let's go ultra on this. See if we can... Yeah, trees just pops in and out. See, look at that. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. I could see Russia over there. Just kidding. Oh, look at that thing. All right, let's go back down to very high. So yeah, I want to play this. This is probably the settings I want to have. All right, let's go down here. Oh, who's this? Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represents a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objective are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, and history of Hadia.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer.
Okay, so that's good to see that up
You're welcome
above.
to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell.
Ernest.
My family has tilled the earth here for generations.
Ernest is alive.
When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time. My sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there somewhere.
Kind of like how you hit continue to instead of. That's cool. Okay, so
President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanko blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
alright. About the Civil War.
I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what. Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me.
Poem. Tell me about the Palamists.
I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
We're the Peacekeepers.
I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia.
And what about the Sabidians?
I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the subs as much mercy as they did my boys.
Alright.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Settlers, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Oh, thank you. Key for the fence leading from the Carter farm into Cenidia Forest, obtained from Ernest Cardale in Cenidia Forest. Make sure now found in the database. Okay. Guess that's it. New area discover Akasa Marshes. Control between areas with a vehicle. What's this?
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
You know what this game reminds me of? It reminds me of the Tomb Raider game. Yeah, I played the reboot of the Tomb Raider game there, and this is what. This has a feel of Tomb Raider here. You know, the graphics on here, I mean, they don't look. I mean, the environment looks great. I think it does look lifelike, but character models, they don't look as great there. Because I played a game that had the Unreal 4 engine there. It's a Callisto Protocol, and the character models on there, they look great on there compared to this game here. Or, yeah, I mean, they actually look a little better from that game, from that game using the Unreal 4 engine to this game here. But it still looks good. See how close I need to get there. Key lean from the Carter farm to the Nedra Forest. Place the item there and open the lock. You are unsure how to proceed in your main injector. Open the data pad and navigate to the investigation tab. Okay, I'm pressing it. Select the investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select a datum to see the information that you have gathered so far. investigate clues about the parents. So he said there were, said 3 sons? So yeah, that's Ernest there. Owns the farmland, knows where the village of Jova is, and says to hitch a ride with the soldiers up north. Village is my child. This is the village of my child, and is the last known location of my parents. It's an heirloom there. My mother gave it to me when I was 5 years old, and was smuggling me out of Hadia. It has an oddly shaped pendant made of an unknown alloy. APC group of unknown military group parked beyond the woods north of the Earth's farm. Well, I used to live in the village of Jova. Don't remember what she looks like. Oh, here's the village of Jova. I don't remember what it looks like. Okay. What's this? Compass. Got the hat. Trusty cat, well used. Serves me well. Closest thing I have to a home right now. It's an inventory. There's the watch. There's the data. 120 megahertz CPU, 64 megabytes of EDO DRAM, 1 gigabyte hard drive, and weighs 580 grams. Yeah, that's the shit right there. There's the drone. So you get the drone, I guess you can stake out stuff. Okay. Oh, see the footprints there. That's cool. That's always cool. See the attention to detail here. What the hell's that? That's interesting. I mean, he does look great. But it seems like it's the same as Unreal 4 engine. I guess the difference is it has better ray tracing and shaders. Kind of explains the more demanding hardware your PC has to have. Of course, again, fortunately, I have a 5th gen Ryzen 7 5700X and RX 6700 XT graphics card. Supposedly it has 12 gigs of RAM, but it's using half of it. So yeah, you can probably get by using a 8 gig RAM card. Oh.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? God, I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed
Hey,
in
they
on my
plucked your
distance.
eyes out.
Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Who are you?
No, that's
sure
not
how
what
I
I
got it.
want.
Who are you?
No.
I'm not sure how I got here.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
All right. Use the compass. All right, so north. We need to go north. So soon. So that's okay. So I guess we need to climb up here. It's gonna be a long demo here. Of course, it doesn't help me blab around trying to see what graphics settings best for my rig here. Unknown language. I think it has some to decipher it there later on in the game, I guess. Couldn't give them to me. What? Okay. Item doesn't fit. Go figure. Manhole covers. Is there no way in? Oh, something over here. Another holographics. Oh, some over here. Oh, what's this? Huh. It's like a clue there. I see a med kit there, so climb back down. Whee! What's the other? There it is. Yeah, really not using using half the VRAM my graphics card has. That was a big letdown. You can climb over that. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. Just click on the left stick there and sprint. Is that the med kit? No? Alright. There's a lot of running here. Oh, there's an X. Climb up there? No? You can climb up there. Seriously? What's this? Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you never find a treasure chest. Blue paint is harder to see than the red. It's written by a child. It seems to include in some kind of treasure hunt deep in the Sinedra forest. Is a usable equipment. Some equipment can be equipped with investigation or exploration can be equipped in your loadout for easy access. Once equipped, you can be activated by using hotkeys in the same way as consumable items. Okay. I guess we can. So what will that be? Usable items? It's getting dark. Getting a little spooky now. Some pallets there. No. Can you switch? I said north. Over here. Ah, shit. What's this? I have a lock for that. A lottie freaking duh. This is gonna be a long demo here, folks. Let's try not to fall off again. Go through here? No? No, I don't think we can go through here, unfortunately. Oh, something over here. Oh, I think we found camp. Oh, okay. What's this? Ah, the med kits. Contain specialized medical supplies for unique injuries encountered by OMSIF field agents or OMSIF. What's this? Subject anomaly imprint number 0016. Estimated time since anomaly collapse 1,056 years based on resident topology signature coincides with fifth cycle harmonics. Items taken from items forward to facility ZC02 following further analysis, complete imagining profile of site, concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus and proximate floral samples. Okay. That's file filled with unknown substance. Alright, we know where to go back here. Run fast, run fast, run fast. Your cardio in. This is a pretty interesting game. You know, like I said, it's like a Tomb Raider.
I need the med kit. Just...
Okay. Here's the med kit.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay. See that ladder over there? Climb it to the top.
And I already climbed up to the top.
Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ancient mechanism, an old dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins of Sinedra Forest, given me by the wounded agent without any further instruction. Processing new information. Alright, so I think we know where to go next. I think we got an idea here. Oh, I actually see a little bit better now. Cool. Alright, that little slot there. I think this will do it. There we go. Do. Ooh. Okay. A little puzzle going on here. Okay, so... And there was something else as well. I think I passed by. There it is. There's the... What's this other one? Oh, that's the... Okay, so that's the pickaxe, and there was that little... wherever that is. Okay, so... What about that? Oh, that'd be too easy. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I know what to do. Okay, so that one's at the end, is the pickaxe. So we need that there and there. Simple. Figured it out. Okay, so what'd that do? Move something. Perhaps that, wherever that is up the, part of that door over there, maybe? Yeah. Oh shit. I can't see. Holy crap. God damn. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Skeleton, that's not good. I can barely see down here. Oh. Damn. It's not good seeing all these skeletons laying around. Anything over here? No? Okay. What's this? System saying use the save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you return to the last save point used. Upon defeat, any conversation that discovered, suppose completed, or enemies eliminated will all be preserved regardless of save points used. However, weapon progress and loot gathered from enemies will be reset to the state of the last save point used. Okay. Alrighty then. So the underground site, Lambda 02, preliminary dust analysis determines the site has been completely sealed since the least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of 5th Limbrick invasion. Successful unlock door mechanism, gain entry into site, preliminary exploration, and securing of first chambers, collection and catalog of items. What's below? Installation of base camp equipment. Following items for the facility Z7 analysis. Thus samples from each chamber, drone imaging sweep of each chamber, 4 iron tools for historical analysis, iron shackles, 5 teeth from separated skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Action plan unsealed next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. SI extreme caution as entity contact lightly and set up contingency evacuation plan. Okay. So I might have to fight here. Oh shit. Now have a fight in our hands here, folks. See how this combat goes. This will be the real test here, folks.
You okay?
Oh, shit. Damn, he got a hole in the face.
Fuck.
He's got rubber skin. Jeez. It's gonna be fun here. This freaking shit here. Congratulations, you defeated a old red graphic. Yeah, slain. Yeah, saying, what the hell is this shit? Oh, that's an interesting looking sword. You're King Arthur. Deal with this bozo. Wow, this is shard. Okay. Oh, why? Yeah. Charge attack. Let's turn into Dark Souls game. Okay, so... So there's something going on here. This is a long demo here, folks. Alright, so... That's an interesting looking... Huh. Hold on. Probably the... Well, there might be a clue with that. About this. No? Poncho. There's gotta be some clue to this here. It's been a long demo here. Did I miss something? Well, thank you. That would help out. Well, told me that earlier. There's a shard over here. Oh, first aid kit. Okay. The endurance system combines two vital stats, health and stamina, representing green bar at the top of your screen. Maximum health is equal to your turn endurance. Maximum is equal to your current health. So you receive hits from the enemies as decrease, in turn lowers your maximum stamina, allows action. So will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, your health does not regenerate automatically. When it reaches 0, you're dead. Then they will endure to climb through the twin-headed serpent. Okay. I'm the badass now. And finally, the sinners will fall upon into the fires of hell. You can't see crap. Turn on the lights, I can see better. came over here? There's gotta be some clue here. No, I think it. I think we've. I don't think we need to go any further in this game. I think it's just. Yeah, I think it's just kind of long drawn out. I mean, it's already past 1 hour there, so yeah, this game's. Yeah, so this game is kind of a mix of Tomb Raider and Dark Souls there, and of course, being an Unreal 5 engine game, I mean, environments look great. There are some, of course, inconsistencies there, frame rate wise there, and all that stuff. But again, this is a demo. I mean, they could adjust some stuff and whatnot there. So this game looks interesting. I mean, game looks interesting, man. I'll think about this when if it comes out. I think it's pretty cheap as pretty reasonable price there. It's actually, see how much it's cost. I think it's what, $50 for it. Let's see how much it cost to get it. Of course, I have to enter my name and date there. Just type in my year. Yeah, $50 for it. Yeah, that's a pretty good price. It's better than $70. So, yeah, I might think about this. Think about getting this game. It looks pretty interesting. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't finish the demo, but yeah, it's pretty much not worth it. Don't want to get too far ahead with it. So, anyway, hope you enjoy this demo gameplay of Hell Is Us there. Definitely interesting, like I said. And if you're interested in playing it, you can pre-order it now off of Steam. And of course, I think there's other websites. I think it's mostly on Steam. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, see more of my videos. And I will see you next time with more videos and hopefully live streams in your future. So long, everybody.